Welcome back to Payne and
too loud.
Simple.
Say it again.
No, this is it. We're in. We are in. We're starting the show, and we've got a great show for you guys today. We've got a great one.
Sonny, it was so... I need to hype myself up. Let me get my water.
I said to Ruby, I need to bring my energy up here. I'm feeling a bit low, as
You're
you could
so
say.
fake because you were just a moody little bitch, and now you're welcome back.
Yeah, but it's like... I'm not like an energy vampire, but I'm getting the energy from the room and I'm taking it, you know? I'm taking it and I'm bringing it to this great episode. Because like I say, we've got a hell of an episode for you today.
Why are you picking it up like that?
Because I've got to get the people excited.
Okay, welcome back.
Imagine if I started the show and was
this
like,
is going to be shit.
we've got a terrible episode. To be fair, I do that, actually.
Yeah, you do.
I usually end the show by going, this was a bad one.
Anyway.
But this is a great one. And Ruby's going to get one word in throughout the whole podcast.
Anyway, welcome back. My name is Ruby.
My name is Sonny.
And this is Payne.
And
Simple.
Podcast.
At gmail.com. You're right.
I'm good. Do you want to just jump straight into what you've been up to this week?
Yes. We've been on a little trip, haven't we, Sonny?
In our favourite rocket ship?
Yeah.
Is that still relevant?
We're going on a trip.
Is it... What is that
I don't
show?
really care, or no.
I don't want.
It's not a show.
It's a TV show. It's like the theme song to a TV show, right?
I don't know. We've been on a little trip with
the
our
Magic School Bus. It's not that.
We've been on a little trip with our grandparents and our parents, and let me tell you, the generational convo is intense.
The generational convo.
No, there is so much different between us
generational
and
divide.
Not a divide, because
It's a divide. We're doing maths over here. There's divisions.
Well, we've had many debates about Taylor Swift, about ethnicity.
Jesus.
No, it's
You're
been
going to make
nice.
us sound like we come from like an EDL family.
What's that?
The English Defence League.
I don't know what that is.
Good.
No, we just have a lot of differences, and we've been educated in many ways. We've heard about the
We've been educated.
No.
We're the racists now.
No,
They've convinced us to be racist.
We've heard a million stories from our Iris. Shout out.
No, we've heard about 3 stories a million times from our
times,
Iris.
Yeah. Dada's made probably 25 jokes about coming out of the toilet and there not being a dryer, so drying it on you.
I don't think you explained that very well.
He comes out the toilet and goes, and then wipes his hands on your shirt as a joke. Oh, dryers weren't working.
Yeah.
About a million times. But we're having a lovely time. Sonny's going home today, aren't you, son?
I go home because I have too much to do in life and I can't really... I'll be honest with you. This might be a bit of a depressing note. My mum told me I need to come on this holiday because she's worried. And she didn't specifically say this, but I'm reading the subtext of our conversation. She was worried our grandparents, this might be the last chance we could be out here.
No,
all as
lies.
a family. That's why she went, you really need to come just in case it's the last time we can all be here together.
I asked Dada last night, when he come back? 2 to 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's his goal.
That's his goal. Anyway, so we had a lovely time. Sonny's been doing some swims. He's got some lovely glow on him at the minute. Ladies.
That's weird.
You have got a glow.
No, but you being nice is weird.
I'm serious.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I can tell, and that's why it's weird.
You don't look like death. You don't look like a pale little vampire.
I know I've been on a big holiday recently, but before that, and like before this year, I've not really had sun.
Well, at least your nose is a bit red now. You look healthy.
I'm full on
once.
Rudolph.
For
once. I'm not that ill. I might have been a bit pale, but it wasn't like I was a stick figure skinny and like...
No, but you look pasty all the time. You look like you've
you.
not slept.
I moisturize multiple times a day. Multiple times a day. You cannot say I'm pasty. I'm creamy as hell.
Ew. Oh, creamy makes me miss oat milk so much.
What do you mean? It's not disappeared.
I'm not having it anymore.
They didn't just take oat milk away. Why have you changed your milk?
Essentially, I'm trying to be better with my
Sorry,
day.
who told you not to have oat milk? What influencer?
No. My facialist Faye, who's fixed this thing on my face, everything.
She's not doing a good job then.
No, she's fixed my face.
Have you looked in the mirror recently?
She told me, and it is all over social media, I'm not going to lie, but apparently the glycolic acid, I think that could be wrong. As soon as you drink oat milk in the morning, because it's got so much glycolic acid and sugars, it spikes your blood sugar in the morning, meaning it's harder to lose weight, to stop acne breakouts. So I've stopped.
So
And
what should I be drinking?
to be fair, dairy milk, regular semi-skimmed milk.
But that's also not good for me, apparently.
No, it's
And that's way higher in calories than oat milk.
it's not. It's actually
it
not.
is. Yeah,
No,
it
it's
is.
not, Sonny.
I'm going to have to do a bit of Googling here. This is why we need mic stands, because I need two hands.
Well,
to
I
do
fully
this.
believe that oat milk is worse, but it's better because it's got a lot of, I don't know the word, but there's a lot of oils in it to make it creamy. That's why I love it so much. But you should probably just drink cow's milk unless you're vegan or you can't. I swear, Sonny. There's probably like coconut milk is better, but I don't like the taste.
I'm not huge on coconut milk.
I don't like soy milk. I was an almond milk girl for a while. Anyway, no one cares about my milk choice. But yeah, you saying yourself was creamy made me think about it.
Of milk. So get this. To be fair, looking at this now,
It's the
similar.
same.
It is very
I know.
similar.
And it's got less glycolic acid.
And it makes my bones grow big and strong.
Yeah, exactly.
But-
we just
but-
like oat milk because it's creamy and makes your coffee taste really good. But it's not good. I mean,
I don't
fair.
think it really affects my... Like, I know it affects the taste, but I don't drink oat milk because I like the taste.
Oh, I do. If you don't have it, if you have it first thing in the morning, it's an issue. But if you're having it midday, fine. But it's still not as good for you.
Well, what's first thing in the morning? Because, like, say I wake
The
up...
first thing you put in your body, other than water.
But, like, I might wake up and there might be a couple hours until I actually have that. It's
But
still
if
the
you're
first
still
thing.
having, yeah, then it's still wrong. If you ate scrambled eggs and whatever, and then you had your oat milk at 11, it's all right.
You know what? Nothing's good for us.
We're all gonna die anyway.
No, but, like, science is constantly changing, and that is great.
Yeah.
But, like I say, milk was bad, so we all had to have oat milk, almond milk and stuff. And now they're going back on itself.
No.
Give it 6 months and it'll be the same thing again. Your plastic surgery person who does your face
No.
will come back and say, Ruby, I was wrong. You should never be drinking milk at all, or you should just only have goat's milk. And like they were like, okay, we're on goat's milk now. That's the next thing.
But that's how life works. Anyway, she's not aesthetics. She's skin and acne and helpfulness.
Not plastic surgery.
No.
So what's that thing with your nose?
Oh yeah, imagine.
I just want to quickly say I saw something recently. If we're going to deep into the milk talk
Oh God, the milk talk.
about like the arguments of like vegans and vegetarians being like, no other mammal drinks other animals' milk. You
Yeah.
know, like why are we the only mammals that da?
Yeah.
And then the guy was just sort of saying like, we do a lot of stuff that most mammals don't do.
Yeah, we go on Instagram.
Yeah, we have Instagram, we have social media, we have colonoscopies. Is
Yeah.
like his specific example.
I mean, animals could have that.
No, but they don't do that to each other.
Well, no,
Like they don't go to the doctor and a sheep is seeing another sheep.
they don't troll each other.
They do actually. That's what the animals definitely do. They definitely fuck with each other.
Lewis and I were in Meadowhall whenever I last spoke to you, and
Which is the shopping centre, Meadowhall.
yeah, in Sheffield, we were in there, and we were sat in the food court where everyone is, and we overheard this like little boy and this grown ass man have this conversation. And he was like, the grown man said, "I've never known a single vegetarian who won't eat a salad." Because his kid's obviously veggie, but doesn't like salads. And he was like, every vegetarian likes salad. This man.
That's actually interesting because I bet, yeah, there's all these kids who are like, how old was the kid if you had to
He
guess?
was like 7.
Okay, so there was like a 10-year-old then.
No, he was 7.
But still, like all these young kids who are becoming veggies and stuff, yeah, they don't want salad, the picky eaters.
When I used to cook for the girls at my old job, they used to be like, one of them ate everything. Obviously, I did HelloFresh for them. Shout out HelloFresh because we love you. One of them was like, I'm vegetarian this week because she didn't want to eat the mince, which she eats in a burger. I said, do you like Five Guys? Love Five Guys. Let's get that. I said, it's the same meat in a Five Guys as it is in this HelloFresh, so you're going to eat it.
Deconstructed Five Guys is what you
Yes.
should have said.
Should we go on to In and Out?
Let's do it. Do you want to start us off?
It's time for What's In.
And what's out?
Did you finish your tea there?
Well, maybe I'll finish it later in the episode.
Okay. I've got 2 things that are in for me. The first thing, it's been in most of 24 for me, all of 24, all of 23. Lip balm. And I'm not just talking about like a Carmex or anything like that.
Vaseline.
I'm not a Vaseline girl. I'm talking. I can't say the brand.
God, about to say it's going to be expensive, bougie. How much does it cost, first of all?
I got it as a gift from Lewis.
Doesn't matter. How much does it cost?
I don't know.
Call Lewis up right now. I
No.
want to know. What's the brand called?
It's Langie. Lange. Maybe there's another E in there. Delicious. It's like a jelly balm. It's so nice. It's like an oil. Any lip oil. Dior lip oil. Love. Rimmel fat oil.
What'd you just call me?
Love that. But why I'm saying this, Hailey Bieber.
It's nearly 20 quid for one of these.
Is it a pot? Is that the mask?
No, it's a 10-gram little portable one. Like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I've got.
20 odd quid.
It's $17.50.
Still.
So get it right.
Delivery.
Anyway, Hailey Bieber.
Markups in shops.
Hailey Bieber
Tax.
has a company called Rhode. RHODE.
R-H-O-E. Oh,
Rhode.
like Rhode Island.
Or Rhodes, like the place. Rhode. And it's Rhode Skin, blah, blah, blah. She has peptide lip treatments. And she's made an iPhone case. Or maybe it's not just iPhone. An iPhone case where you can slot it in and it fits.
What, this specific balm or her
No,
balm?
hers. Rhode lip peptide treatment.
So is this what you want?
Well, no, I've got one of hers. I actually don't like it.
Oh, god
It's a
damn.
bit-
Who was it again?
Rhode.
No, who was the person?
Hailey Bieber.
Yeah, oh, goddamn Hailey.
But I love Hailey Bieber. But it's a bit, it's got like bits in it. It's like bitty. I don't like it. It's not smooth on your lips, but she's made this phone case and it is so...
Is it kind of like, not to interrupt you again, do a face wash where it's got like the little things in it? Like little...
It's not like an exfoliant. It's just bitty. I don't really like
Because
it.
I would say face wash is bitty because it's got little bits in.
Well, maybe it's like that.
So I'm just trying to see if it's like that bitty or is it less bitty?
It feels like I've got crumbs on my lips. If I'm rubbing
That
it
is
together.
quite annoying actually.
So I don't really like it, but I love the phone case. My second thing, quickly.
Yeah. You got 2 ins?
Yeah.
We're in?
Yeah. Canvas painting. I had a Galentine's Day the other day, which was so much fun. We went on a beach day.
Ruby's discovering art for the first time.
No, we
yeah.
went on a beach day. We went for
You
this.
heard of this guy, Leonardo da Vinci? It's insane.
Stop. We went on a beach day. We went to a lovely meal, and then after we did like canvas painting. It's so relaxing and therapeutic.
It's so fucking... I was so fucking calm when I was
was-
doing my canvas.
I was.
Ugh!
I was. I made one with like fruit. So nice.
I'm sure you'll post a picture.
It's already on my Instagram.
Well, go check out Ruby's Instagram.
So yeah, it's so relaxing. Love it. I've had a really calming, wholesome life currently, and that's not getting ruined by anyone. Including
see.
you.
We'll see. We've still got time.
What's your out?
My out is, well, my job. My job, my career, my future.
Yeah.
And just like real videos.
What?
Because I told you about this the other day, so you're going to go, oh, yeah.
Okay.
There's a new thing that OpenAI, who are the
Oh,
creators
yeah,
of
yeah,
ChatGPT, DALL-E and all that, have brought out a new thing called Sora.
Why is this out, by the way? Oh, 'cause your job's out. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, because my job's out now and all real videos are out.
Any videographers, sorry, you need to look for a new work. Retrain.
Exactly. We're all going to have to become, I guess, prompts. We're just going to have to prompt this system for
Oh,
ourselves.
shit.
No, it's joking. It's way early days.
Okay, tell us.
But if anyone remembers about a year ago, and it's sort of come back in the zeitgeist because of this, the Will Smith eating spaghetti AI video. It
No.
was really bad. It was a bit funny, and it was like jumping all over the place, and it was Will Smith like eating spaghetti, but not really. And that's what AI videos were back in the day. You can Google it. I think Will Smith actually did a thing recently where he recreated it because it's like AI videos now, and it's him actually. Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Anyway, there's this new thing called Sora, which is creating videos from text, as they say. So you give it a prompt like you would for ChatGPT, DALL-E, and all that, and it can create only up to 1 minute currently. There's no sound,
Right.
but these videos, and it's crazy. Just think.
Could I have a video of a cupcake, an animated cupcake coming to life, baking a banana bread?
Yeah.
And its name is Julie.
I mean, you can name it, but the naming won't really.
Oh, it's silent. She
That's
can't
what I
say, hi,
mean.
I'm Julie and I'm a cupcake. Yeah.
No, but it's crazy, and it's not perfect. There's still little things like some frame rates in certain bits and a bit janky, and like there's floating, like physics is still getting there.
But didn't you say that you can't have access to it. There's only
No,
certain people.
it's not actually out yet. It's been either given to testers and a few creators to try out, and people are posting it online. Like, people are not trying to break it, but they're really trying to push its limits and see how far you can take this. But
Okay.
it's the people. It's the skin. It's like the dead eyes
Have
aren't
you got
as
any footage?
dead as they used to be.
Oh my god!
So that's all fake.
That's
All that is
all
fake. That is all fake. And
he's showing me a current space video.
so the prompt for this one is a movie trailer featuring the adventures of a 30-year-old spaceman wearing a red wool knitted motorbike helmet, blue sky, salt desert, cinematic style, shot on 35mm film.
Wow!
So you can tell it all these specific prompts.
Show me another. One more.
And then there's another one where you can put historical footage of California during the gold mine or the gold rush. And it does this like historic like,
It's like a drone.
and that's what I mean. So it's interesting. It's pretty crazy. It's still very new.
So basically, in 2031, you're not having a job.
But then there's some things where, and I think this is really good that the website actually gives you some of the errors. Like, we're still working on this. So there's
okay.
one bit where it says sometimes it creates physics that don't really make sense. So the prompt for this one was step printing scene of a person running, so on like a treadmill. And if
Yeah.
you look, they're running backwards on the treadmill.
Oh, that's not nice.
So like it doesn't make sense. And then there's one here that says 5 grey wolf pups frolicking and chasing each other around a remote gravel road surrounded by grass. Pups run and leap chasing each other and blah blah.
Blah blah.
But the weakness is that these animals, if you watch this, and I would say anyone go to OpenAI. If you just type in Sora OpenAI, you'll find the website.
Sora. How you
Sora,
spelling that?
Sora.
Okay.
You see these little pups. They're sort of coming out of each other.
Oh gosh,
If
what
that
the
makes
hell?
sense.
That's like really illusiony.
Like, so they kind of, there's still errors into it, so it's not perfect just yet. And there's
Yeah.
one of like people digging out a deck chair thing, and it's like floating because like people are holding it, but they're not really holding it. But the fact that the Will Smith spaghetti was a year ago, and this is where we are now,
Yeah,
just in a
scary.
year, is crazy. Because when like the AI stuff happened, they were like, "Oh, we've got plenty of time until we need to worry about this."
But your job, it can't really affect you. Say for now, as a wedding videographer, you need someone's
No,
face still.
No, still, but stock footage. This will eliminate the need for like stock websites.
But surely you'll have to purchase these things as well.
Well, it might be a subscription to the Sora, to the OpenAI.
How much would that be?
I don't know yet. We
Give
don't
me
really
a
know.
ballpark.
I don't know. ChatGPT's free.
Yeah, but you can't make images.
I know. DALL-E, I don't know how much DALL-E is, or if DALL-E, I don't really know. I don't use that.
Fair enough. So your job's
But-
out.
Yeah and no, but like stock footage, no need. Drone shots, I'm like, oh, I really need a drone shot
Yeah.
of. There's an example on here where they have a wall of vintage TVs,
Mm.
all playing different things. And to think about how much that would cost sourcing those props, getting it set up, like all that effort, you can now just type in and get it
I
done
want
for you.
this, yeah.
So
It's
it's crazy.
scary, isn't it, Sonny?
I do think that what will happen with this eventually is if gets pushed to be full feature films, it'll be like a genre.
And
It'll be
people sell their face like in Black Mirror.
well, not even that. It'll just be like, oh, it's an AI genre. You know, like, oh, I'm watching the new AI film. Like, I might be like, oh, yeah, there's a new Steven Spielberg film out.
But would
oh,
that
there's a new
not
AI
feel
film.
like no effort's gone into it?
I agree. I think people need that human touch with, like, the things they watch. Even whether it's Love Island, for Christ's sake, or
Yeah.
it's the Iron Claw, a film I'll be talking about later. Like, I think they need that human touch and that, like, I don't know what the word would be besides that, you know, like that authenticity in a sense.
Yeah.
But it's just so impressive how none of this is real.
No, it's actually terrifying, to be
And
fair.
it doesn't look perfect, but it looks so good. However, they're still struggling with hands. That's always been a thing AI struggles with.
Yeah.
Hands.
I would like to ask it, show me the world in 3000 and see what it comes up with.
I guess. But it would just use like just the internet. That's what it has access to. So it just look through sci-fi films and things like that, and they'll give
I
you
guess it's not accurate.
but this isn't also just like real things. Like you said, you wanted a what was it? Cooking what?
Like a cupcake. Cooking
You
a
want
banana
an
bread.
animated cup. You can do that. So you can say like, give me a 3D animated. There's a chipmunk or something like that surfing on a beach is their example, and it's like a little cartoon.
Aw.
So you could do graphic design as well in that. Maybe you could type in, build me a logo for this company with movement, and they could do graphic design. So it's not just footage.
I asked ChatGPT to create a workout plan for me for the gym for 4 days a week to
Yeah.
lose weight and tone up. And it did it.
Yeah.
And it did me a meal plan
Yeah.
for the calories I wanted and everything. It's
Have you
crazy. In
pe-
seconds.
People have put like, I'm a social media content creator. Let's stick with fitness. I do fitness, blah, blah, blah. Can you create me?
Sonny's typing on
I'm
his fake
typing on
cushion
on
laptop.
the air. Can you make me a schedule for a month of content I can post?
Oh my God.
I want to post 2 videos a day. And it
I
comes
need
up
this for my job.
and it builds them like a social media calendar
It
pretty
can build
much.
you a social media monthly schedule.
Yeah. And it gives you
No.
you also give them like, I want to do types of videos like this, and then they'll fill it all
Oh
in.
my God.
I've seen that recently.
I was going to spend hours doing that. I'm going to ask ChatGPT, see what it comes up with.
Well, I think it's a good starting point. Like you
Yes.
ask ChatGPT, they give you that, and you go, okay, great, let's now put what I need to put on.
That is wild.
Hey, AI is crazy, man.
Hey, AI.
Hey, AI is crazy.
Love that. Well, that was a nice in and out. That was insightful. I learned a lot.
There you go, sorry. I would say definitely check out the website if you're just interested.
Okay, thanks for that. What you watching?
Hey, Ruby. Hey,
Saw Bugger.
what you watching? What you watching?
What you watching? So I'm gonna go back a few weeks because Sonny says it's now relevant because it's now
I
streaming.
actually don't know if it is.
Well, now I look like a dickhead.
I just know you can. I think it's on VOD, which is like you can buy to rent it now.
No one knows what VOD is.
Video on demand. Yeah, we
Okay.
do.
Well, I'm going to talk about Mean Girls, even though it came out a while back. I am going to talk about it because I never did. Have you seen it?
You can VOD. You can buy it. No, I will watch it now. It's on VOD.
So here's my view.
So
Renee,
no spoilers, even though it's the same
no
film.
spoilers. Renee Rapp, who plays Regina George,
Yeah.
is my ultimate girl crush now. She's beat everyone
Interesting.
out the park. She's like grungy, but not. She's like clean girl grunge.
Clean Girl Grunge.
Yeah, honestly.
That's a band.
She is, yeah.
Or a t-shirt.
Or a t-shirt. She is so utterly talented, yet so fit. I can't even get over it. You'll see when you watch it. She's just so, she's got them like eyes.
What do you mean, like them
Like
eyes?
them cat eyes, like Kendall
Yeah,
Jenner.
no, cat eyes is a thing. Like that's
She's
the
got
term.
Kendall Jenner eyes. But she's also got doe eyes as well. Like, it's so crazy. She can just morph.
She-
She
she's
is
a-
AI.
She is AI. She's a chameleon, would you say?
I can't even tell you how amazing she is. She also played it on Broadway, so she knows
I was
the
going to
character
ask,
well.
because I was going to say, and this is going to offend some people, who is Renee Rapp? Because I
I'll
didn't know
tell
who
you.
she was until this film.
Well, she's
And now I see her everywhere.
Well, she's doing a tour in the UK now.
Yeah, I know she was like
She
a
was
a
Regina
musical
George.
gal.
Yeah, Regina George in Broadway. However, there was big issues regarding
effort.
no, she had a big weight issue because basically she's what? Maybe I don't know how big she is. She's not even big. Size 10 to 12, which is not big, but it's classed as big in our fucking profession. So she was
Oh yeah, 'cause
playing
she's-
Regina George, and in it she was meant to wear this like corset-y Halloween costume thing in the show, and she went on one night, and then the next day the producer said you need to wear this instead, and that obviously upset her so much so then she got this big anxiety and couldn't go on stage anymore, and she had to cancel playing the role for a bit and have a break. So she's been through a lot as the role, but I think she's fit with a capital PH.
I've just seen, so again, I don't know who she is. I've only ever seen some press conference stuff. She's been doing press conference words, and the word is press.
Yeah.
And she seems so chaotic and like funny in that sense.
Oh my god, yeah. She has like no boundaries.
She doesn't care. Like she's obviously probably media trained, but it feels like she's just not media
Well,
trained.
she's young still, really. But she's
how old
amazing.
is she?
I don't know.
Because everyone's young. I was saying to my friend, we're at that age now where pop stars are younger than us.
Well, yeah.
I mean, for you, it's been a while.
What for you? It's been a while.
She's older than me still. She's 24.
But so Renee Rapp is amazing. I love that. Don't tell me her name. Don't tell me her name. Don't tell me her name.
The
Teacher.
teacher. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you the name.
No, tell me.
Well, you just said don't tell me the name.
She literally.
Who wrote the Mean Girls?
She lived in my boss's house. What's her name?
Tina Fey.
Tina Fey.
Who is amazing, by the way. I'm rewatching 30 Rock, which is her show that she created and starred. She's great.
She's insane in this, obviously. And who's also the gym coach? Not the gym coach. The
Principal.
The principal.
It is Tim Meadows.
Yeah, he's still in it.
Who's in the original.
So great. The only thing about the film, it was good.
It's never going to be as good for me.
The thing, because it's a movie musical, there's elements. I'm
actually-
going to keep
it's-
talking
no, it's
because you are an
actually-
interrupter.
It's a movie based on a musical based on a movie.
Yeah.
We're
it's
also
like
getting
High School Musical, the musical, the series.
no, but we're also getting The Color Purple, which is a movie based on a musical based on a
yeah.
movie
Yeah, a booby.
based on a booby.
Yeah. But they're making terrible choices. For example, there's a bit in the show and it goes, I'm not going to sing, but it goes like, I can't even watch when he touches his hair. But in the show, it's like, I can't even watch when he touches his hair. Or something. It goes up. They're opting down all the time. Also, there's a terrible 0.5 shot and she's walking through the corridor. She looks
You
like
say
a fucking goober.
0.5 because like iPhones.
It looks like a 0.5
No, I know,
iPhone
but like that's
shot.
just a wide angle lens.
But it's like she's
it's
carrying this
so funny.
film.
Well,
phone.
I do you know how I like recently I was on about focal zooms. I actually love a wide lens close up on somebody, like distorting
This
your
didn't look good.
face. It's not meant to look good, but also it depends on like the scene.
Yeah, it
Um,
wasn't good. And I hated that Renee Rapp is basic. Well, no, actually, Karen is a really good character in it as well. But they added some songs that they didn't add. And
Is there an original song for the movie? Because they usually do
I
that
think there is,
in hopes
actually.
of getting an original Oscar
I
song
think
thing.
there
Original
was-
Oscar song thing.
I can't remember, but it had good songs in. Obviously, the show's great. It's coming to London. I'm excited. But
So I said, sorry, you finish your thought.
I've not finished a thought this whole time.
Good.
Good.
Finish your thought.
I can't remember it now. It's popped out my head.
Well, I mentioned effort some point during this. And the reason I mention effort is because of what you were sort of just saying. I've been seeing online people comparing
The Broadway.
the soundtrack to the Broadway and like the effort they put in, the blah de blah, the like the angst and stuff, and like people being like, I can't believe they really
yeah.
dulled down the movie version compared to the
Fully.
stage.
But maybe it's because the movie people can't actually hit the notes of the.
True. And I always say when you're watching a movie that's a movie musical and
Yeah.
stuff, like you're in close-ups. You know, you've got a big wide 0.5 in the face.
Yeah.
Whereas when you're watching a stage show, you're very far back. The acting itself is completely different.
acting's
and you know that
fine.
more than me. No, but I mean, stage acting to camera acting is completely
Yeah,
different.
obviously, but the film, it's changing notes from the
Yeah.
original Broadway.
You're saying it's going down because they can't hit it, and I get
That's
that.
my opinion. Maybe they can, but yeah, I enjoyed it though. It's good. It's a nice watch. I liked it. Avalon fell asleep next to me, but I liked it.
I'll check it out because I love the original Mean Girls.
We also are Mean Girls.
But
she's my
again-
Regina George.
This was a film I was like, I don't know if I need to go to the cinema for this. A
I
bit like
enjoyed
anyone but you. I was like, I don't need to go to the cinema for that
I
one.
also enjoyed that in the cinema.
Which you should. And it came back and it's doing really well. I said this to you yesterday, it's the highest grossing live action Shakespeare adaptation.
Oh yeah, no, that's fun.
Anyone but you. But then the funniest part is the highest grossing Shakespeare adaptation is Romeo and Juliet. That's why you have to
Nah,
say it's
that's-
live action.
What have you been watching, Sonny?
I'm going to quickly talk about two things.
Go on then.
One really good and one,
Why are you talking about?
because it's
I
just
guess I just spoke about it,
it's
yeah.
just fascinating.
Go on then.
So the really good thing was the Iron Claw.
Okay.
I'm sure people have seen this postered, being
Is this
advertised everywhere.
Efron?
This is Efron.
Muscly
This
Zach.
is Jeremy Allen White. This is Harrison Dickinson, who's slowly becoming one of my favorite actors. And it
Why
was great.
slowly?
Because I'm seeing him in stuff, and as I see him,
Okay.
I'm sort of like, oh yeah, actually, he's really good. And like the three things I've seen him in, like the three things he's been a big role in, they're completely different performances, and I'm like, wow, that's great. Triangle of Sadness, Scrapper, and this.
Great.
Plays three different people. Very, yeah. So I think he's very good.
Okay.
Anyway, it is really good, and it's so tragic. I'm not going to get into any of the story stuff. I'm not going to say any spoilers. All I'll say is it's about the Von Erich family, who are a wrestling family back in the late 70s, 80s sort of thing, who's had their dad, Fritz, who was, very much like... Fritz Von Erich.
I like that name.
Fritz Von Erich, and he's like that classic dad who's like, gotta work, you gotta, you want to be the best.
Yes.
It's like we're like we gotta be the best kind of thing, and like pushes them, and it's about these brothers. There's these four brothers, and it's just about their family dynamic, and they're all sort of become wrestlers, and they're in this world, and it's a tragic story though. But
Don't tell me.
I'm not. All the performances are great. Zac Efron's great. Even Lily James is great. Like I said, Jeremy Allen White's
Cinderella?
good.
Donna Sheridan.
Yeah, Donna. Yeah, she plays Zac Efron's like girl.
Love that. Lovely couple.
And what I love about Zac Efron in this role is he's this
Has
big...
he? I just got a question. What's going on with his jaw?
Oh, I don't know. We don't know if it's plastic. I don't want to comment on like if he's had plastic surgery, but I will say if he has, what a sad world that Hollywood, like that,
Hollywood.
yeah, that Holly weird more like,
Yeah.
that if Zac Efron thinks he needs plastic surgery, what world do we live in?
I feel like he's had
what
like a jaw
world do
filler.
we live in?
I
If
know.
he feels like he needs to do something,
He looks like a Roblox character, no?
he does have a bit of a square head now, but hey, he was still pretty handsome. But I
We
was saying,
still love Mr. Efron.
he's absolutely jacked and huge. But like his character kind of has like a bit of a naive innocence to him because he like
Aw.
grew up being like, I just want to wrestle. You know,
Yeah.
he wasn't like a playboy or anything like that. So it's, I don't know, there's something sort of wholesome about like his simple viewpoint in a way. Like, it's sort of my,
Aw.
but like, yeah, it's just about these brothers in this family and it's really good. And I was saying there's some great focal zooms in it, which is like just an actual
Sonny
zoom.
gets off on a focal zoom, guys.
There's some great zooms, some great shots. Really good stuff.
Love that.
Yeah, really good stuff.
What's your meh?
Meh is the...
Who's playing Duolingo? I heard a Duolingo.
It's Karen. It's Karen. Karen. She's
Look
gone.
at her. She's learning Spanish. She's actually doing well. Anyway, go
Good
on.
for
What's
her.
your...
The other one is Madam Web.
Oh, I know you're going to talk about your buddy, 50 Shades of Grey girl.
Oh, Dakota Johnson.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that is a name.
Yeah.
The film itself, because obviously everyone's knocking the film, it's part of the SPUM or the Spunk world.
The what?
Sony Pictures of Marvel characters.
Sony Pictures.
Or like, Sony
of
Pictures universe of Marvel characters. So SPUMC. Spunk.
Spunk.
Yes. And it's
Okay.
the year of Spunk, by the way. Because
Okay.
we're getting Madam Web,
Yeah.
Craven the Hunter, and Venom 3. So we're in the year of Spunk. We're going to have
Okay.
Spunk all over our faces by the end of this year. So Madam Web is...
Spunk. Am I saying it wrong?
I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Okay, Spunk. Well, let's just call it
It
Spunk
used to
at
be
this point.
Spum because it was like of Marvel movies or something. But like anyway,
Anyway.
it's a mess. It's a mess. I'm really looking forward to in about 10 years when we finally get all the goss about the behind the scenes shit of all this and all the drama and the manipulating of this. And it's so fascinating to me.
Okay.
So Sydney Sweeney,
Lovely.
Dakota Johnson,
Lovely.
Emma Roberts is in this movie.
Lovely.
A bunch of these people, and they all kind of got tricked into thinking they were in a Marvel movie,
Right.
not a in association with Marvel movie,
Okay.
if that makes sense. So they're like, we're going to be in the Avengers. Honey, no, you're not.
Okay.
So Madam Web, I don't know if we even care about the plot. The plot in the movie doesn't matter. The plot and the actual movie is the
I just
least
know.
interesting part of this whole thing.
Sydney Sweeney goes upside down and with her lovely hair.
Yeah, well, I said to Kurt, my friend, because he went with me to the cinema.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you talk about it. Duh.
And I was like, I'm not really expecting this to be that good. But I'll be honest with you, Sydney Sweeney in a Spider-Man costume, you've got my money.
I mean, take my
that's
money.
enough for me to go watch it.
Okay.
So yeah, the plot in itself, who cares? That doesn't matter.
Who cares?
Who cares? And I don't want to knock the film because it's not terrible. It's just there's some lines in it. Every other line is ADR, which is like additional dialogue recording. So it's them in a booth,
Hate that.
lip syncing to what they're saying. Like the villain, I don't know if he has a
Stupid.
single line in the film that isn't recorded like how I sound right now with a microphone an inch from my face. You
Oh,
know,
shit.
it's so obvious. He's also a really terrible villain. I've seen people say like it's GCSE drama type motivations.
Drugs, cocaine.
Yeah. Well, no, because I'll get into the plot really quickly.
Okay,
The
quickly.
villain has a dream every night that these three women, Sydney Sweeney, blah blah blah, these three spider women are gonna come and murder him, and he knows it's gonna happen.
Right.
So he's like, I gotta find these women and kill them before they can kill me.
It sounds quite a nice plot.
So he finds them, and they're all teenagers right now. Because obviously in 10 years, they'll be like 20 odd and blah, blah, blah. So
Yeah.
they're all teenagers. And so like all his little lackey, who she's like his tech person, is like, are we sure?
I like Plankton and Karen
Are we
from
sure
SpongeBob.
it's like that? They're only teenage girls. Like, should we do it? He's like, well, they're going to kill me. If not, I got to kill them.
Gosh.
And then Madam Web.
Are you telling the whole plot
No, Madam
here?
Web bumps into them, blah, blah, blah. Anyway. It's just, that's his shitty
Blah-de-blah.
motivation. I say that too much, I know. But just Dakota Johnson on this press tour has been the best. We're on about Renee Rapp and how she's been sort of a bit wild in this press
Yeah.
tour. Dakota Johnson's been the same. She doesn't give a fuck. And like people, because obviously it's a Marvel movie, so now she's getting asked all these Marvel questions. What's your favorite Marvel film? How many Marvel films have you seen?
I'd say I have no idea.
And it's Spider-Man related. So it's like, who's your favorite Spider-Man? Oh, can you name all the Spider-Man films? And she doesn't care. She does not care. And she's open about how she doesn't care.
About Marvel.
Yeah. And she's like, I've not seen any of them. She's like, I think I've maybe seen like 4% of them. And she's like, I don't really know. And she's just going around saying anything. I'm trying to think. She said that like She was then, oh, I've never worked with this much blue screen before. And, when we were filming it, I was like, I don't even know if this is going to work. And like she's saying this on the press tour and saying that she's not seen the movie and stuff. Like, oh, no, I've not watched it.
Oh, my gosh.
Which I think is actually pretty
Unhinged.
valid because a lot of actors don't watch themselves. So I think that's fine.
Fair.
But I don't know. She's just been going off, saying whatever the hell.
The
And
other's
like,
not looking at her like, what are you doing?
it's just her by herself most of the
Oh.
time because they put like the 3 girls together.
Oh, is
and
she
then
Madam
her,
Web?
'cause she's Madam Web.
I
She's
didn't know.
Madame Web.
Okay.
And I don't know, she's just, and people are like, hey, this is Madam Web's first appearance in a comic. Do you want to look at this? And she's like, get that away from me.
No, she's not.
No, she doesn't say that, but she's very much like, I do
don't
not care. There was a thread on X/Twitter with all the unhinged moments of her throughout
I
the
need to
press
look
tour.
at
And
that.
it's so funny just to scroll through and listen to her being like, yeah. It's like they go, can you name all the Spider-Man movies? Can you name the 3 Tom Holland Spider-Man films? She's like, she goes, Spider-Man, there he is. It's
Here
like,
he is
no,
again.
Yeah, here he is again. And she goes, Spider-Man and the Goblet of Spider.
The Goblet. Speaking of Tom Holland, that's going to link me to what I want to say.
Okay, well, I'm trying to think if I've got any final thoughts for this. The film ends.
Don't tell us.
I might just say the ending. 'cause
No,
who cares?
don't. Some people will.
Will they?
All our 2 listeners will care.
Will they?
Yes.
Okay, I'll leave it. I'm trying to think. You say what you want to say. I'll think if there's any final thoughts for Madam Web.
So Tom Holland has just been announced that he's going to be Romeo in Romeo and Juliet with Jamie Lloyd
I think-
Productions.
I think he should be Juliet. Bring it back to classic Shakespeare style. Swip the genre, not swip the genders. No, because the leading man used to be played by women.
I know.
You should know. You were back in the day. You saw Shakespeare. Billy himself. You were mates.
Anyway, he's called William.
Yes, Bill is short for William.
Oh, yes, of course.
Billy
No,
Shakespeare.
We managed to get tickets. I was sat in the queue for an hour and a half waiting. Got the tickets. Sonny can't come.
I can't come, and I'm really pissed. I'm pissed off about it because I really want to see this.
I know. We saw Sunset Boulevard, which is the same production, Jamie Lloyd Productions. Is it called Jamie Lloyd Production Company? The Jamie Lloyd
Company.
And it was epically intense.
Well,
so I'm buzzing.
Again, they just always do a interesting take on.
They modernise it, minimalist.
Oh yeah, there's just always an interesting take on it. So I don't know how they're gonna jazz up Romeo and Juliet because again, it's a story we've heard a million times.
I'm very excited.
So
though.
I'm just curious.
Yeah, I thought I'd drop that one in there. We got the
brag
tickets.
a little bit.
It's not a brag. It's just a
It's
fact.
a big brag.
Big brag.
It's a big old brag.
Brag, brag.
So yeah, Madam Web's a mess. Oh, one last thought. Aunt May. You know Aunt May.
I have no idea.
Yeah, you do. Well, you know Peter Parker.
No. Superman? Spider-Man?
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
And then Aunt May.
No, I don't know anything.
Peter's Spider-Man's
Peter
aunt
Parker,
slash his mum.
Okay.
Anyway. This is gonna be if you know Spider-Man, then the sentence will make sense. If you don't, if Ruby's gonna like not understand anything I'm saying right now.
I won't.
So this isn't for you, I guess. Adam Scott plays Ben Parker in this movie. Ben Parker as well is Spider-Man's. It's Uncle Ben. He's the guy who dies. He's that guy who inspires Spider-Man to be a Spider-Man. You know?
Okay.
It's like the most important part of Spider-Man's origin, I'd say. He's in it, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm dating a new girl, and she's really gay." We're never gonna say her name though. We're not gonna say her name's May. We're not gonna do that. And then Emma Roberts plays Mary Parker, which is Spider-Man's mum, and she's pregnant, and they go to a baby shower, and it's all like, "Hey, do you want to guess the name of my kid? Guess the name." Everyone's guessing the name, and it's like, "No, that's not the name. That's not the name." And then at the end, she's like, "I'm still not going to tell you the name." And it's like, just say the fucking name, Peter Parker, okay?
What are we even on about?
They're too scared to say Peter Parker.
Why?
In this movie. I don't know.
Why are you shouting at me?
Because it kind of frustrated me. It was like, just, like, why are you scared? Why are you scared, Sony Pictures? Why is Spump scared to say Peter Parker?
Wow, Sony can't
I'm
even
losing my mind here, Ruby.
Okay.
But in its defense,
still going on.
defense, it's not anyone's fault. People are blaming the writers specifically because they've only pretty much written bad things. But it's a studio world we live in. You can tell a lot of this movie got cut out. The ADR tells a lot that the story was changed. The fact that they had to go back and re-record most of the script says more than I think it should.
Yes.
So I don't want to blame anybody except for Sony, not Sonny, Sony.
Sonny's blaming Sony.
for why this movie is like this. I don't think you should blame the writers, the directors. Dakota Johnson was just there for a job. Don't blame her. You know, Sydney Sweeney and the other girls probably got excited that they were in a Marvel movie and they didn't realize they were getting swindled into some spunk.
Wow. Okay.
So, yeah. I don't know, because a lot of people are giving hate. I don't know. I think it's not
Still
anyone's
going
fault.
on. Still going on.
Yeah.
Breathe.
It matters. It matters.
Okay, so moving forward, Spunked is out.
Yeah. Oh, no, well, it's not. It's Spunked is in. It's the year of Spunk.
Okay, I hope it goes well for
We've
everyone.
still got Craven the Hunter to come. Just wait for that rant.
Okay. Well, let's go on to the Weekly Wonder. The Weekly Wonder. Join in with me, Sonny, to have some enthusiasm. Sonny, join in. Weekly Wonder.
So the Weekly Wonder this week
oh,
was...
God. Sonny's just dropping his phone.
The Weekly Wonder this week was...
Give us your group chat names. Wasn't it, Sonny?
something like that.
I've had quite a few.
Well, should we do you, me? Bounce it like that?
Bounce it like that. Yeah, let me get them up. So,
Well, we're probably going to have some crossover, I think.
do you think?
Yeah. I'm going to start it with a special shout out to Karen
Okay.
and her girl gang.
Girl gang.
'Cause that's what it's called, the girl gang. Her and her other... I don't
Shall
know what
we-
the word would be.
Shall we say the group chat name and then we'll guess what group chat it is? So that's obviously her friendship group.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Okay.
I'd guess most of these are friendship groups, but...
Okay, we've got Glamour and Co.
Glamour and Co. See, Glamour makes me think of grandma,
So like a family chat.
but like that seems more specifically for grandmas. Maybe
Yeah.
their grandmas are all lesbians.
Oh gosh.
No, because I'm thinking you can only really have two grandmas, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you can have 4.
Because if they're lesbians.
No, if they're step grandparents.
True, but that doesn't count.
Anyway, Glamour
I was thinking
and Co.
glamour's like you need a handful of glamours, you know?
Glamour is because they're a glamorous grandma, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but I'm saying you need... If it's a group chat, it can't just be me and my gran.
But it...
So I need
Cool.
all my glams.
Okay, next.
Biofuel bimbos.
Biofueled. What's biofueled mean?
Biofuel.
Is it a company? Like, what is it?
No, anyway, we don't need to get into biofuel.
Biofuel bimbos. That could be a mum group.
I think that's just a friendship group. Potentially a gaming group.
Okay.
I don't know.
I'm going to go for the 3 princesses.
And let me guess who that is.
Go on.
Is it you and your 2 mates?
No, it's Darcy.
You don't say people's names on here?
Okay, cut it then.
No, I don't care.
No, I don't care. Shout out Darcy.
The
3 princesses.
princesses.
That could either be mum, sister, sister.
Yeah,
It could be friend, friend, friend.
yeah. It sounds like a band.
The 3 princesses.
Sounds like a restaurant. It sounds like a band or a brand.
Or a pub.
Or a pub. 3 Princesses would be a good pub name, actually.
Wouldn't it? Let's brand it now.
I like this one because they've given me an option because it seems that maybe in the seasonal it changes.
Okay.
Bunnies or Christmas bunnies.
Oh, what about Easter bunnies?
They've missed it. They've not even got the most obvious one.
Halloween bunnies.
But they've just put bunnies or Christmas bunnies. But I love the fact that they're called bunnies throughout the year. And then it's the 1st of December, Christmas bunnies.
I love that. I've got one here. Trust fund in tracksuits.
Yeah.
Now, for me, that could either be family. It depends if the family wear tracksuits.
I guess.
Trust fund in tracksuits. Or if it's a group of girls or boys who have a trust fund and
Yeah,
they wear
but-
tracksuits.
About to say, because trust fund implies more.
Trust fund, yeah.
Yeah, it implies more than that.
Mm.
The Stankin' Six.
Stankin'.
Yeah, the Stankin' Six.
Well, going off 6, I've got one saying just the 6 of us
Just the 6 of us.
in a group chat.
In
That's
a group
family
chat
one.
if we try.
The stankin'. I hate that word, stankin'.
Stankin'. You stankin', girl.
I've got this one, Assville and Co., named after my uni address that I shared with my besties. Assville.
Oh, so I thought Assville was like a joke because like we've all got asses kind of thing.
Assville
Not
and
that
Co.
everyone has asses like human beings. I mean like this group of people all think they've got good asses. So it's like,
Oh.
welcome to Assville. This is Ass City over here.
I think the street was called.
Yeah, you're saying it's just
Assville.
the address.
It's the uni address. Go on.
Sugar Girls, but it's SUGA. So like Sugar Girls, but it's Sugar Girls. You gotta like, I don't know, Sugar Girls. I don't know how you'd say it differently.
Sugar girls.
SUGA, Sugar Girls.
God, group chats are so weird, man. This one, spill the beans. That's giving
I like
gossip.
that though. I like that.
Spill the beans.
That sounds like a forum or something, you know, like a Reddit page or like a thread of some sort.
But the most worrying thing about the Spill the Beans group chat, it's from Andrew Payne.
Oh, well.
So what beans is he spilling?
How many group chats has he got as well? Because he sent me one called the Ketchup Crew.
Oh my God, he also sent me one called Not Fast, Only Furious.
Not Fast, Only Furious.
I'd love to know what these group chats... They're going to be a different company for each thing. But spill the beans.
The Ketchup Crew. What companies he got in there?
I actually think...
Him and Heinz.
No, he used to be part of a cafe down near Chesterfield College.
Yeah, no, maybe
but
that's
Spill the
Ketchup
Beans
Crew.
could also be that one. Not fast. Well, he's not fast. Only furious. And he's an angry little man.
He's an angry elf.
Go on.
Mr. Popper's paedophile ring.
What?
Which I'm assuming is inspired
Mr.
by
Popper's penguins.
Mr. Popper's penguins.
Paedophile ring.
Mr. Popper's paedophile ring.
No, I actually hate that.
Don't worry, I'm going to report this person and everyone in that group chat to the FBI.
Are you in that?
No, I don't. Of course I'm not. And these aren't my group chats.
Oh, no, I know, but you
I'm
could
not
be
in the paedophile ring. I'm just in a human trafficking one.
Gosh. This one is, we're all slags here.
Fair enough. And it should be, and I hate to give notes. We're all slags down here.
Why?
It's just better.
It's just better.
Because what is it? It's like we're all something down here. You'll slag too.
Your slag.
No, you'll slag too.
Yule,
Just thinking
as
like,
in Christmas.
It's like you'll float too. It's like you'll slag too.
Oh, right.
I've got girl math.
Love that. That's probably a group where people put in a chat, shall I buy this? And they work out if that is a good group chat. I want to be, excuse me, whoever's is that, I want to be
Do you
part
want
of
me to
that.
hit them up and be like, hi, sorry, my sister
Yeah.
who you don't know and have never met
I need to
wants
be
to be in this
girl
group
maths.
chat. And then when you realise it's just a group chat and it's not about girl maths, you're going to be so disappointed.
This one is Twatpool, baby. We were going on a trip to Blackpool.
Fair.
Twatpool.
Fair enough.
Have you got any others?
I've got one that says the bracket surname. So I'll use Payne, I guess.
Okay.
The Payne's clean memes. So I'm assuming...
Who has clean memes?
I guess that's the interesting thing. What's a clean meme?
Oh.
I'm sure Mr. Popper's paedophile ring doesn't have any clean memes.
I actually hate that one. We also had one, the Dynamos. I'm actually part of the Dynamos.
Alright, no need to brag.
No need to brag.
No need to brag.
Where's this one? I had a good one sent to me.
Group chat names are weird.
Well, yeah, like, what are you talking about? This is, I have beans on toast.
You're like, what are you even talking about?
I have,
That's not the weird part.
someone messaged, I have beans on toast is life, and also sparkly D, which comes from those stupid things that's like your first initial and second initial is the name of your vagina. And one of the friends was a sparkly dungeon, and we'll never let it drop. There's also one, Ricky Martin fan club.
Nice. I'm trying to think if I've got any interesting ones. Mine are pretty boring.
Actually, I would like the listeners to suggest a new name for our family group chat. It's called Family Squad with a couple of nice, wholesome emojis. Maybe it should be something like, what can we change our family group chat to, Sonny?
I don't know. I'm sorry.
Well, that's not helpful.
I'm sorry.
We also have family.
Fast but not furious.
No, we have family gang. The squad is us
Extended.
four. The gang is everyone.
Is the extended. I'm trying to look through to find one interesting one.
For yourself.
Yeah, but I'll be honest with you. If I ever start a group chat, it's for a purpose, and like I'll name it Halloween 2023.
It's for a purpose.
You know, or like, so I don't really do dumb. Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm not fun.
Maybe you're not
I'm
fun.
not fun.
So our dad does this thing. He'll make a group chat for me and Sonny for our mum's birthday. Our mum will make a group chat for our dad's birthday.
And this happens every year. They
Every
make
year.
a new one.
Last time it was called Payne's Christmas. Stupid.
I've got R and S chat, which is just Ruby and Sonny.
Ruby and Sonny chat. I've got loads of work ones. We have the Main Gals GC. That's what it's literally called, the Main Gals GC.
I'm trying to think. I don't really I don't know, group chats. Like, I think I have 1,000 group chats with the same 4 people, same
Do
5
you?
people, all for different things.
I do like a group chat, but you know when it's like, you know if you've missed an element So it's like 57 messages down, and you have to go through, and then you want to comment on that top bit, but you just can't because it's so irrelevant now.
I don't know. I'm a lurker online, honestly. I'm not
A
really.
lurker?
I'm not really involved unless I need to say something or get something together. Like if I need to confirm or organise, I don't know. Besides that,
Oh, I have a group chat.
I don't text.
No, you don't. You don't do anything. You don't communicate
I
with
don't.
anyone.
I like watching paint dry.
Okay.
I just stare at it. Also watching grass grow. That's great. That's a really fun. Better than Madam
That's
Web.
a really fun.
That's a really
That's
a really fun.
I have a group chat, a group chat called OG Honeybees, and that was my 4 girl besties at school.
Wow. Do you speak to any of them?
Yes, I went to her wedding.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. Were you a bridesmaid? No.
We actually
you
had the
piece of
bridesmaid
shit.
convo, but I'm going to put that as next time's Weekly Wonder.
Okay, I don't even know how you word that as a weekly
I'm
wonder,
basically
but
going to,
whatever.
it's going to be like a poll, like, do you expect to be a bridesmaid?
No, because that's not your question.
Yes,
Your question is, if you were getting married and you asked your friend to be a bridesmaid,
do you expect to be theirs?
do you expect to be theirs? Yeah.
That's what I'm going to put out as a poll.
But not, do you expect to be a bridesmaid?
Do be bridesmaid.
Always the bridesmaid, never the bride.
That's Sunny. That's Sunny for you.
Always the videographer and never the groom.
Well, are you having a lovely holiday? Are you ready to go home?
However, yeah, I've got a big task when I get back.
Sonny's finding a new place to
No,
live.
no, that's not even the big task. Yeah,
Oh.
I didn't even say what I've been up to this week.
Sonny's getting a new flat.
I didn't even say what I've been up to. Not necessarily. Nothing's confirmed.
I said getting.
I don't like to say things.
You will be getting one, whether it's a shoebox in Clapham.
No, that's fair, but a shoebox in Clapham sounds pretty good. No, I'm weird about that. I don't like to say things until it's definite.
confirmed.
Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit like a jinx. But no, my big task that I've got is the other day we were talking about film and TV, surprise, surprise, with our grandparents.
Yeah. haha.
And we'll wrap it up on this, the episode. And we were talking about film and TV with the grandparents, and I was saying to my granddad, because he doesn't like anything that's new.
Oh
And I
my
went-
God.
I went, so name me something from the past 5 years you've enjoyed. And he's like, I don't know. And I was like, no, not even like TV or anything. He goes, TV today, it's terrible.
Just narrates it to
he's
you
like,
all
just-
the time.
Okay, just take over my story. Why
Sorry.
Don't you?
Sorry.
I'm joking. No, but he's like, yeah, he's like, why is it always telling me what the guy's doing? He's like, he walks across the room, picks up an orange. He starts slowly peeling the orange. Beams of sweat fall down. He's
And
like,
we were all like,
why is
what?
it telling me all that? And I'm like, Barry, what are you on about?
No, and then we
That
spoke
doesn't
about another
happen.
genre, and he said, but it's doing it. It's still telling
It's
me.
still telling me. And I was like, what are you on about? So we figured out, and we don't know how long they've had this for, but they've got audio description
For partially sighted.
Yeah, for either blind / partially sighted people. There's obviously explaining what is happening visually. So they've been watching TV.
The boy kicks the ball.
Yeah,
The football
literally.
score is now 1-0.
And he thinks that that's regular TV.
Yeah, and he's
The-
not. He's disappointed.
The modern TV treats. He says it's like they treat you like you're an idiot. Like modern TV thinks you're so stupid. It needs to explain everything happening in front of you.
So Sonny's task is to turn it off at midnight.
So I'm gonna figure out how to do it. But yeah, I'm gonna get to theirs at like 1 a.m. Have to like unload all the cases, which is fine. That's what I'm actually doing it for.
That's my role.
But then I've got to like fiddle around with TV settings on an old ass TV that I don't understand.
It's not old. It's a
I've
normal
never,
TV.
I've never used audio description, so I don't really know where I'm even looking for this.
Not only that,
settings.
he's got my mum's Amazon account, and he just clickety click click click
Oh, yeah,
buttons.
he's signed
He's
up.
rounded up a £60 bill every month
He's
of all
signed-
these subscriptions.
Yeah, he signed up for like Paramount Plus and MGM and all these other subscription stuff because Amazon Prime like has these little sub channels and stuff.
And he's got them all.
He's signed
Gonna
up for
catch
so
'em all.
many. But the thing is, Mum, and this says something about Amazon.
Yeah.
She's been paying for all this and all that and doing all that,
Mm.
and she cancels them all today, and she gets a phone call instantly.
Yeah.
We've had some unusual activity on your account today. Obviously, because they're cancelling. Now, when they sign up, there's like, great, we'll take your money. But as soon as you cancel a bunch, it's like,
Yeah.
hey, this isn't like you to stop paying us, right?
Hey.
It's like, can you keep paying us? So yeah, there was like, you've had some unusual activity, even though the unusual activity they loved because they were getting cash. Bezos, I know you're trying to go back to space.
Bezos.
I know you're trying to go back to space, but God, leave my
Oh.
granddad out of it.
Well, we hope you've loved this episode. Sonny said it was a big
Sorry, T.
one. Out. Is that what it was from?
Yep.
Okay. I'm glad you've been festering on that all this time.
Festering.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed it. I have. Have you?
Yeah, I mean,
Guys, if I'm honest, it's taken a real chore to get Sonny to even sit down here.
what?
Do you want this
What
pod
are you
to
on
continue?
about? What are you on about? It's a real chore to get me to sit down here. I brought the fucking kit. I told you that we're starting at this time. I did all the things. I went on a big rant about Madam Web, and I probably only hit 50% of what I could have gone.
Whoa. Well, maybe start a film pod by yourself.
Just a rant about Madam Web. Say Peter Parker for Christ's sake.
And on that note,
I also do want to say, just to defend myself, I actually don't care.
about what, Madam Web?
Yeah, I don't really care that much. It's just sometimes fun to get a bit
High rate.
high rate over the dumbest things.
Well, I guess we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Maybe.
Maybe. Have a lovely 2 weeks. I hope nothing drastic happens in the world. I hope David Attenborough stays alive. Imagine if he doesn't.
You've jinxed it.
I've not.
Also, both our predictions were off from the Chiefs game. We didn't even talk about that. The Super Bowl happened. The big game.
Travis Kelce gave me the ick when he sang Viva Las Vegas. It was so
Nice.
icky, but I love Taylor Swift. She's in Sydney. Ding, ding, doom. Ding, ding,
What is this?
doom. It's this theme tune she does. Anyway, we love you all. Have a great week. 2 weeks. See you soon.
We'll catch in a bit, and that
Are you going to
is...
do our spiel?
I always forget.
Don't forget the spiel.
I'm fully out of action. I've
If
not even
you've
got it in
en-
front of me, so
if
we're going to have
you've
to try.
enjoyed listening, give us a like, subscribe, follow, blah-de-blah-de-blah.
Give us some sibling stories.
Give us some sibling stories.
I'm at Sonny_Payne. You're at Ruby Made Payne.
We are
email
at
is
Pain and Simple
painandsimple
Podcast
at
at
gmail.com.
gmail.com.
Um,
At gmail.com.
and I guess that's a podcast.
One piece of advice, go.
That's go watch the Iron Claw instead of Madam Web.
Oh, and I will say...
I would say if you're into the Marvel stuff and like you know,
Hell, Marvel.
I would say watch Madam Web at home for free and get a bit of a laugh out of it because it is unironically funny and sometimes like unintentionally. Even.
I'm going to say go buy yourself a canvas and get some relaxing painting down.
Go for it.
Bye, everyone. Love you.